Hi, Sanbonani. This is Tatso Training, and this is part of our Ichinuti campaign with Siyabonga Mtshali, aka Brain Space PTL YTD. Welcome aboard. So today we're going to be talking about self-awareness. Before you can do anything else, your first task it is to deal with yourself. So we're going to be talking about self-awareness. So simply, just to give you a brief, what is self-awareness? So self-awareness is having a clear picture of who you are. It is simply just reflecting on who self is. This is part of like now who are you personally? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? So that is called a SWOT analysis. But we go far. We need to check good now. In terms of like emotions, which you may in terms of belief and thoughts, in terms of with like your interest. So that is just the self. So welcome aboard and stay tuned, don't go anywhere. Thank you. We're going to talk about planning. It is important to plan for yourself, guys. It is important to plan. So whatever you do, you must have a plan for it. A plan will give you a sense of direction. Now, someone once said to me, Gucci, if you don't plan to succeed, you are indirectly planning to fail. So it's a must, guys, for you to plan, because now planning, it helps us in many ways. Good guys, see, when a house is built, the first thing that you don't do is you don't start by purchasing a material, but you start by drawing up a plan. A plan will give you an insight of what you want to do. A planning will even give you like some sort of like a research, so that at least you know what are you dealing with. So in terms of like building our life, we need to have a plan. A plan will give you a direction towards we want to achieve. So guys, it is important to plan. And another thing that is good with planning is it helps us to avoid wasting the resources that we have, because now we know when it comes to resources, we don't have much, and we need to make sure now the little we have, we use it very, very, very effectively. So planning, guys, is important, and yeah, it is important to make sure we also stick with our plan, because now each and everything that we do in life has a process. There is nothing that doesn't have a process. Even cooking has a process. There is a beginning stage, and also there is an ending stage. So we must make sure now with our plans, we don't start with the end and we finish up with the starts, but rather we start from a clean and then we go till the end. There's only one thing, a clap and then a pants. It's a grave. So we need to make sure now we avoid the grave and we reach out for success. Yes. So planning, it plays a major role. So one of the things that we need to be aware of is our reality. It is painful in since now we are becoming the reputation of our past mistakes. Now the things that we know of, we become our victims was. So we need to make sure now we are aware of reality and we are able to tackle reality. Yeah, it is important. So one of the things the anxious side, that one in particular, it is the issue of irreality influencing our mentality rather than our mentality influencing irreality. Drugs are taking over, not because of like we don't know anything about drugs. We do know everything about drugs, but yet we still becomes a victim of whatever circumstances that life is throwing to us. So we need to make sure our mindset is sharp enough to make sure now we overcome those obstacles. The brain is powerful enough to create its own realities. So we can actually run away from becoming the victim of isn't it is that we know of. So let me just bring it to you as an awareness, don't let irreality become part of your mentality. Yes, we grew up from Memakaya Ngafani and we have different experiences with different backgrounds, but there is power in our brain. So what I'm saying is we need to stop the repetition of mistakes becoming part of our lives. You've seen someone becoming a drug addict. You've seen someone becoming pregnant. You've seen someone failing school, but still we become the victim of the very same thing. So that is the problem now. That is now a problem, and it's something that we need to deal with. So rule number one, not rule number one, but one of the rules that we need to make sure Gucci scenario employing when dealing with self, it is the issue of making sure which now our mentality is strong enough to overcome ezinye izinto. So that is the issue of reality having an influence over our mentality.